Hey guys, hey guys, do me a favor and hit the like button, subscribe to my channel. Also, if you want to support my channel, purchase some cups or get a personal reading for yourself. The cups are asset, not a liability, and also the Phoenix Empath Intuitive, which is on the opposite side of the same thing. The same logo is on the other side. The asset, not a liability cup, it's that, and then my logo is on the opposite side. But do me a favor, support my channel, drink some coffee with me in the morning while you listen to my daily reads. You guys, please start supporting my daily reads. I do them every morning at 7. If you don't get to catch the live, then just go back and watch it. It's really motivating. It's been 4 months so far that we have been into doing these daily reads, and I really appreciate the people that have supported my channel, and that includes you guys. Even though you don't watch my daily reads, kind of hurts. So you are practicing to share the love, choose your battles, and vitality, new vitality, you know. And so here's the thing: sharing the love and choosing your battles, it's a lot. It takes a lot out of you, right? And therefore, yeah, the solar plex chakra. See, you will get to a point to where you're just like, you know what? I got to go within and find my grounding, you know, or my balance. I try to be as loving as possible, and here it is. I feel as if my kindness is taken for a weakness, you know. And so therefore, with the solar plex chakra, you know, you have to realize that a lot when you are sharing the love, you know, I can share the love, and I can choose my battles, you know. That's where you have to get to this point of understanding that you can choose the love or share the love, and you also can choose to share, you can also choose your battles. I'm sorry, it's what I'm trying to say. But it takes a lot out of you. It takes a lot out of you. And the solar plex chakra, I'll read it to you. It says the solar plex chakra is located above the navel area and just below the rib cage. It represents power, vitality, willpower, self-esteem, and confidence. This chakra is associated with the inner feelings, which is a major psychic reception area. To strengthen this chakra, try this breathing exercise. Close your eyes, and as you inhale deeply through your nose, breathe in the color yellow. See it coming from the glowing, brilliant sun. Send this vital energy to your solar plex. Exhale through your mouth all energies that don't serve you. Believe that you can have, exhale through your mouth all the energies that don't serve you. Believe that you can have the relationships you deserve and will. This exercise can be used to energize any chakra simply by visualizing the appropriate color energy. So the solar plex chakra color is yellow. Sorry about that. It's yellow. And so I think that the reason why this came out the way it did is because it says here, believe that you can have the relationships you desire and you will. So you have to choose your battle when it comes to certain situation, you know, and it's the hardest thing that you can ever go through, but you have to choose your battle. You have to choose your battle. You need to know why you're being put to the test, because it's like share the love, friendship, rejoice, and community. So you're able to do that. But at the same time, it's just like you have to understand that with this being said, it takes a lot out of you. And I believe that this was the reason to come out, because the energy has been hard. You know, this is you know, you focusing, the new vitality is you focusing and on your enthusiasm and what causes you joy. And the joy comes from you sharing the love. But you have to go within and believe and why is my hands this ashy? You have to go within and believe. Sorry, my camera went to the other thing, but I looked at my hands and they are what they call real ashy. Okay, I don't know what's happening here, but you have to believe and understand why. You have to focus on the things that you love and what causes you joy. So at that same point, you have to learn to choose your battles, because when you are doing things that makes you happy, a lot of people will come and try to test you. And I think that's what's happening right now. I know I've been being put to the test, and every time I go from one energy to another, it's like up and down. Somebody is always trying to dictate how like pull you out of character. I think that's what it is. So that's where you get to choose your battles. This is, resistance, defense, and evaluate everything, and so you are evaluating everything, but at the same time, you're breathing in, you're taking in the good energies, and you're breathing out the bad energies, and you're manifesting the type of relationships and situations that you want. And that may cause you to have to lead by example. You might have to lead by example, because see, here's the thing. People come into your life and you're there to nurture that situation, but people don't also realize that, sometimes the shit that they do gets old, and it will cause you to, kind of have to assess the things that mean most to you, that let go of the things that don't. And that's where you learn your breathe in and breathe out. I had to tell my nephew the other day about Wu Sa, because it's like he's only maybe 8, 9, maybe 10. I'm not sure exactly how old he is, but his little sister keeps aggravating him. And I told him, I said, say Wu Sa. And he's like, Wu Sa, what does that mean? I said, well, you have to watch the what is it, Bad Boys or whatever. But it's basically, breathing in and out, except Martin Lawrence held his ears, understanding your solar plex chakra, understanding how to do that, So, that is something that maybe everybody is being put to the test, and not just me, and not just my nephew. Maybe it's a lot of people that you have to, a lot of people are going through when it has to choose your battles, because again, this thing called growth is like serious, because you're going to experience every energy there is when it comes to you trying to be positive and them trying to make you negative. So it's okay to still share the love and to choose your battles, but to see things and understand why you're choosing love over anger and over hate. You know what I'm saying? If that makes sense. And so you're going to lead these energies and not let them, you're going to lead and not let the energies lead you. The negativity leads you, and sometimes it just doesn't work that way. Sometimes it just doesn't work that way, but love abounds is here too. So again, you have to make and distinguish what it is that you need to do when it comes to this energy. So now I'm going to pull this up. Remember, we're going to focus on choosing our battles and the solar plex chakra. No, you know what? I'm not going to pull this up, because I want you guys to steady remember about what causes you joy, and also remembering how to breathe in and breathe out when it comes to situations that you have no control over. And so now, with that being said, and I think I organized my card deck to where I'm able to know where my tarot cards are as well. Now, also, I wanted to say that I think I'm starting a new series. I know I am. I just don't know when I'm going to release it. So I've been recording it about what each card means, So I'll pull the meanings out. Yeah, see, there's confusion, there's frustration, and there's panicky energy. Alarmed, anxious, fight or flight mode. And that's where you feel like you're in when it comes to you trying to choose your battles and not speak on the things that may aggravate you or may cause you, a situation to where you're not leading, and so that's just how I see that energy. But you're also confused on when, people want to take you out of your peace. People don't want you to be loving and kind, so it frustrates you, and that's why you're choosing your battles. And then it's regretful, and you have to repent when it comes to, and not just necessarily repent, but you're remorseful over that your actions when somebody takes you to that level. I mean, you're tearing up pictures, you're acting up, because you at one point, empowered is here. So lead was here as well. And now empowered is right next to lead, because remember, the solar plex chakra is the fight or flight mode, where you feel like breathe in, breathe out, you know. So this is how it comes out, and it just lets you know that, again, you're being put to the test. Bored and love abounds is here, you know, but also exhaustion is here as well. So you're being put to the test when it comes to this energy, and you're just, for the life of you, can't understand why, you know, why you're being put to the test. So now I'm gonna pull from this card deck. I haven't used this in a while, but I actually love it. It's just a hard card to shuffle, and you know me, I like to pull. I don't like to pull off the top of the deck, but you know, if I tried to do it this way, it might work, but the whole card deck will try to come out. So there you have it. But anyway, so yeah, I just feel like you're frustrated because, again, you're being, yep, 10 of Wands. So this is one of the cards that I focused on. What is your burdens and why? You know, the choices and how you choose to handle your burdens was a part of one of the series. I've already recorded this about the 10 of Wands energy with the different card decks to see the different perspectives of the burdens and how you choose to handle your burdens. So that is will come soon. But right now, I'm focusing on you guys. So how is this becoming a burden? Because, again, choosing your battles is because, you know, whatever you're choosing to, and however you're choosing to deal with your day-to-day or your night job, or the things that you have to do that causes you frustration, because at the end of the day, you try to lead with love. And when you try to lead with love, you're being put to the test. Yeah, exactly. So you have clarity. You have clarity on the situation. And it's like, you know, clarity, it makes you have to judge a situation. You know, you have judges sitting here and they have the evidence in their hand. And therefore, you know, it's like, okay, what decision do I make and how do I choose this battle, right? Clarity, choosing the battle. It's the same type of energy where you're being, you know, it's like the fight or flight mode that's happening right now. So you're frustrated. Again, these energies come out the way they're supposed to because, again, you're choosing your battles. You're choosing them, but you're trying to do it with clarity, if that makes sense. And then we have the vitality, being confused because you're trying to lead with love. You're trying to lead with love, and these people want you to, you know, get into that mode of that Cancer mode that people hate to see. Yep. Because the Five of Coins energy is like, you know, struggle, but it also, you see, because the people in the back are struggling. And this is, you know, how you are. You're happy. And these winnings that you get, this is not you not being able to share them, like you're happy about them. But once you turn around and see that person back there, then you choose love. You see what I'm saying? So regretful, because your actions could be like, I can help you, or, you know, or not. You get what I'm saying? And so when you turn around and look as a Cancer, you turn around and see these people that are hungry, need something to eat, and, you know, are struggling. Those winnings that you get, whether it's 5 coins or not, you're most likely give it to them. You know, you're most likely give them to them because you're in regret from, you know, the people that's trying to make you choose violence. You see what I'm saying? And then the Three of Wands energy, then you start going, you know, because the solar plex chakra, the panicky fight or flight mode, then you start going on a, you know, on a expedition to try to get out away from these situations. But that still doesn't mean you're not going to give your last, if that makes sense, you know. And so it's just like you choosing your battles is to walk away, you know, or to find a new direction, or to find new energy and find what makes you happy. So you have the luck, all the luck in the world. So when it comes to you going, not me, we're going to the casino, but when it comes to you, you know, giving your dollar, your last dollar, you don't mind doing that because you know that it's going to come back to you somehow, some way. But now you're just like anxious and you're in fight or flight mode. You know, like, so that's why they're saying, you know, with the solar plex chakra, to inhale all the things that you want and exhale all the things that you don't want. And think about it, when you inhale the color yellow, which is like success and happiness and joy, but exhale all the negative energy, you know, the regretful energy, the where people are trying to take you and look at you and you know, take your kindness for weakness. But they don't realize that you always lead with love, though, you know, and you're always empowered. The world is waiting. That's why I named my channel, my other channel, The World is Waiting Tarot. It's because the world is waiting for us to be great. And therefore we keep taking the energies that the world or the universe is given to us and giving it to people who never really see our worth, if you understand what I'm saying from my title of my videos or when I do my intro. But people that will never really see our worth. And so, you know, we're taking our power back, but we have to choose our battles and always choose to lead with love, whether it's frustrating or not, you know, because you have the clarity on what it is, and it's prevented. The frustration, the frustration, the blocks, the hindering issues of your burdens can be prevented by you choosing love, you know, and moving forward and finding a new direction with the Three of Wands energy. So, I mean, that's just kind of how I see this energy. Now we're going to go ahead and pull this up. Nine of Swords was the nine. Yep. The Nine of Swords is another card that I did too. The Nine of Swords is what makes you feel anxious. So those two are already recorded. I'm trying to figure out how I want to release them. Yellow hearts, if you guys want to hear these different series, it's different videos of breaking down the card and the emotions of the card. So, you know, yellow hearts in the comments if you guys are interested in hearing it, because I'm trying to decide, because it's my perspective. So again, the Nine of Swords energy is what causes you anxiety and stress, you know, and so that is another energy. I think it was not, yeah, it was the Nine of Swords. That's another one of, oh, it's the Ten of Swords. No, it was a Nine of Swords, but that's the energy that, you know, is meant for you to come out, for it to come out or this way, because you're frustrated. You know, I mean, everybody is being put to the test, but remember, I guess I'll leave this card out, the Woosah card, the solar plex card, and choosing your battles, because again, life is a battle. Life is a battle, and it's just the way that you choose to deal with those battles is, you know, what makes you successful and how you deal with your burdens, if that makes sense. So now we're going to move to Oracle. Sorry about that. I'm still not all the way organized, but I'm halfway there. But we're going to move to Oracles to get a better perspective on what's going on. And I'm going to pull from the, I'm going to pull, what is this called? The Destined Love Oracle deck. I'm going to pull from the Destined Love Oracle deck to see what's going on and why you're Woosah, you know, why you're Woosah, why you're choosing your battles, you know, because people are trying to, you know, get you to go from 0 to 100 real quick. And that's when, you know, everything that you're doing right now is to lead with love, and people want you not to be that way. People are trying to break you. But, you know, just like with, you know, the stuff with Will Smith, and how Denzel Washington said, at your highest point, that's when the devil shows up, you know, and that's just how I see it. And that's what's happening. When you feel like everything is going the way that you want, you're always being taken out of character. And so therefore, you have to choose your battles when it comes to love, when it comes to the gift that you have to give yourself, when it comes to a karmic partner. Now, did you guys just see me sit up here and yeah, clarity as well. Did you guys, yeah, boundaries. So this is where your boundaries have to be set in stone. If somebody can take you out of your character and make you have to woosah, then you have to set boundaries. So the spying, the dating, the romance, having clarity. Again, going back to what we see when it comes to the battles and the excitement that certain things can cause you. But you know what I mean? It's like you have to know where your joy lies. And that's what just came out in that last card deck. You know, you have to understand that the gifts that you give, even when it comes to a karmic partner, has to have boundaries. It has to be a line that has to be drawn in the sand. So what is a secret admirer or somebody that loves you or once loved you at one point, but you got to still give your gift to yourself of understanding that you can, you know, with the solar plex chakra. And I might be saying this, you can wrong as the, hold on, let me see which one it is. I might be saying it wrong as what it means. Hold on. I can, yeah. The solar plex chakra is I can, you know. So when you say that you can always give the gift of love, money, you know, or whatever. But you have to have clarity, romance, dating, secret admirers, because it seems to me, looking at this energy, that this secret admirer that you were dating and romantic with became a karmic partner because you didn't set boundaries, and now they're spying. And the gift that you give to yourself is the clarity to know that, if that makes sense, you know. And it could be any other way. It could be there was a secret admirer that was a weirdo and was spying on you, somebody that you were dating. I don't know. Or it could have been the karmic partner now who has all of these different areas that you need to set boundaries, or you have set boundaries and you're choosing your battle. You're choosing your battle. You're choosing love to move forward. And it said that in the card deck. Let me get the cards back, because it said that you had to find a new direction because you were frustrated. You were working hard and you have a karmic partner. Why should you have to work so hard if you have somebody that's here? But clarity comes with clarity here. So, I mean, and having to move forward and look at a new direction because there was struggle here. The karmic partner caused you struggle. Does that make sense? And so that's just kind of how I see that. But you have to be excited about what causes you joy. And that's where the new vitality comes in at. And that's why you decide that it's time for you to find a new situation, you know, or get out of an old situation. And that's where the clarity comes in at when it comes to the Judge being here. You know, the clarity comes there because at some point, either this karmic partner made you struggle, and, you know, the gift that you had to give to yourself is understanding that, you know, the confusion and the regret comes with you choosing your battles. And now they're spying on you because you decided to choose your battles, if that makes sense, right? You decided to choose your battles, and now they're spying on this whole situation because, you know, again, in the beginning you might not have here, lead. Where's the lead at? I thought I was saying lead somewhere. Where's lead at? Right here. Lead and new vitality. You're empowered. You're empowered, and now maybe there's excitement because you found a new person. So that's where the dating and romance is. You're not letting this be the end all be all when it comes to how you're dealing with the person, place, thing, or a situation. So if that makes sense, so the dating and romance could be what this new excitement is, because you're learning. You see what I'm saying? You're learning not to only struggle because of the past karmic partner, you know. So you're empowered now because it's what's causing you joy, and you're leading. You know, the reconciliation is underneath all this stuff, but we're not even focusing on that. We're going to go ahead and focus on what we're doing and how we can get through a situation. Now, I'm going to go ahead and pull. Let me see what card deck. I'm going to pull from the Yin and Yang deck first. And then, there it is. The Who's Oracle deck. I'll pull from the Who's Oracle deck after this. But yeah, it just seems like if I put this on the board the way that it is, it's just like this karmic partner caused you a lot of struggle. And they could have, I'm going to leave it at the story that I said it was in the beginning. The karmic partner, even though, you know, you tried to give the gift to yourself and get away from the energy because you had clarity, you were frustrated, your burdens were heavy, you still didn't mind giving and leading with love, if that makes sense. So that's just kind of how I see that energy. This change, courage. So, you know, this is past tense. I feel like if it's in the reverse, you've already took the courage and gave the gift to yourself of, you had reflection. You know, with this karmic partner, there was a reflection. You had to reflect, and the change already happened. You know, the change already happened. Okay, you didn't set the boundaries, but it was self-worth. You realized what your self-worth was, and that's why you decided to set the boundaries and move forward. Does that make sense? And then, so with the frustration, look at, I just North Node. The frustrated energy is because you were clinging to this situation and it was taking you out of your comfort zone. South Node. I just met one of our viewers, talked to over messages about, she broke down the charts. She breaks down the charts. And when I tell you, I gave her my chart just to see and everything. But you guys, I have to do some type of something with her because she is so knowledgeable in this astrology type energy or field that I haven't even learned it, but I'm learning a lot from her with just telling her a few key pieces of my chart and her explaining it and breaking it down to me. Actually, I will put the link in the description box because she was on a show the other day. Her name is Stefan. She was on a show the last night or the other day. I'm not sure. But let me tell you the name of it. Here it is. It's called Waking Up with Linda McShann. Waking Up with Linda McShann. You guys listen to what and how she explained and broke the chart down, you know. And I'm going to figure out how we can do some type of collaboration because she is the bomb. I mean, when I say her name is Stefan, Stefan, Steffan, but I hope you guys can see that. Yeah, Stefan, the energy, I'm telling you, she knows her shit. And when I say to you, it was understandable. Look, third eye, look at that clarity. Again, clarity comes with clarity. And I didn't even see that was turned over like that. I wonder if you guys saw it, but maybe I'll look and see if that came out with you guys seeing it because it was just flipped over. But anyway, her perspective, and I'll probably put that in the description box if I can remember, but her perspective of how the signs and everything and the breakdown of the sun, the moon, the stars, the quasars. Anyway, if you watched, it was either Boys in the Hood or Minister Society, he said that. But anyway, she knows her shit. So there you have it. I don't mind giving love where love is due because when I tell you, it's a lot of creatives out here, truth and expression. So you were able, maybe that's where the excitement and the new dating and sharing the love comes with your truth, you know. And so, you know, I think that, you know, us as here, there was detachment here. So you're not, you know, you were not worried about the detachment anymore once you started to set the boundaries and, you know, lead and have a new awakening when it comes to what you're capable of doing is getting away from the detached, cold energy until death do us part. Maybe you stayed around because there was some type of debt, but remember, contracts, career, commitments, you have to breathe it in. Woo-saw, woo-saw. Hold your ears and say woo-saw. But anyway, it's a lot of creatives out here in this land of tarot, and everybody is different when they read, and everybody sees things in a different perspective. And so I give credit to the people who create these cards, to the people who are out there. I love a lot of the readers, the majority of the readers. I love them, and everybody I wish the best and want to move forward. So that's where I'm at. So let's go ahead and pull tarot, if I can find my tarot cards. Oh, they're right here. We're going to go ahead and pull tarot, which we already have the tarot, a form of tarot deck that's up there, but I'm going to go ahead and pull from another one. My nails are so long that I have to dig through stuff carefully or I'll get other cards attached. But anyway, yeah, so I just feel like it's a lot when it comes to the karmic partners that you dealt with in the past, and you setting boundaries and, you know, having clarity, you know, and feeling empowered. Once you get to that empowered mode, nobody can break you. Nobody can stop you. Nobody can break you. It's my cards in reverse. Eight of Swords in reverse. Okay? Yeah, none of my cards are in reverse. So at one point you were overthinking. And now you're at a point to where you're having a realization and you're not overthinking anymore. You're actually doing what's best for you. You know, you have clarity on what's best for you. Sorry about that. You have clarity on what's best for you. And so the Eight of Swords in reverse is, you know, the lack of space or the hidden perspective when it comes to people, places, and things and situations. You know, again, you're choosing to lead with love and you're picking your battles when it comes to how you're doing things and how you did things in the past. And then we have the Ace of Pentacles and the Five of Pentacles in reverse. So this card here the Five of Coins is the Five of Pentacles. So now it's in reverse, okay? And so the Five of Pentacles in reverse is just letting you know that, it's a recovery. You've recovered from the hardships and the crisis that have been placed upon you. And the Knight of Swords is telling you that you've been tough and ambitious. You know what you want, and you're going after them in a single-minded determination. And the Ace of Pentacles also lets you know that this is your joy, happiness, and your new beginning. So it could be a new love. It could be a new love. It could be romance, dating, and things like that. And you could have a secret admirer that turns into more. It's just like how you decide and how you choose to move forward, if that makes sense, So that's just kind of how I see that energy. I have my ceiling fan on, and I hope you can't hear it in the video. Anyway, bottom of the deck is strength. Yeah, strength is not always physical. Your patience, compassion, and gentle spirit is what makes you strong, not the sharpness of your words. And then we also have the cards that come out is the Four of Swords. Yeah. Okay, so with the Four of Swords, it's like you've been patient long enough. You've been patient long enough. We have unsure energy here, which is the Moon card. So the Moon card in the upright is like dreams and mysteries and something that's forbidding you to, or like, the unknown, and in the reverse, it's like darkness, fears, and insecurities. So at one point you were kind of in limbo on how to do things, but when it came to your Ace of Cups, and so the Ace of Cups is opportunity, great love, and joy again. So the vitality, the new vitality is joy, and also the Two of Cups. This is happening when it comes to love. And then the Magician energy, something that can using knowledge to manifest change. I always get the Magician and the High Priestess analogy mixed up. The High Priestess is something that can only be understood through experience. And the Magician is using knowledge to manifest change. So that's the way you're changing, the type of partners that you're dealing with, because of the boundaries that you're setting. Those are the gifts that you're giving to yourself. So if this is a secret admirer if this is somebody who was a secret admirer, now they're becoming something more to you, because you're being tough and ambitious, knowing what you want, sharing your love, even though there is some type of excitement happening, your truth, and going after the things that you want. So this could be the gift that you're giving yourself, is the truth, a gift of honesty. And you're repairing because you reflected far too long and you've been patient. So now you're getting this gift of love, the new vitality. You're leading, you're seeing what you're really capable of, and you know that you don't want to deal with any cold, detached energies anymore, if that makes sense. So I don't know, this is choosing your battles, because now moving forward, you're going to choose love. You're not going to choose to deal with the cold, detached energy, because you have clarity now. Clarity has come out 3 times, in this read. So you have clarity about what type of boundaries you need to set, what it's like to deal with a karmic partner, how you feel when you're frustrated and alone and doing things by yourself, and when you're patient when it comes to a detached person. You're not willing to deal with that person, that type of energy anymore. And the courage is already set in. So maybe this should have came in the upright, but you've changed this, and now the courage is set in, and because you projected or you reflected on what it was that you're dealing with, and why it was causing you confusion and to be regretful, and so therefore the patience is here. And the Eight of Swords energy in the reverse is, the lack of perspective that you had when it came to the people who now are spying on you because you removed your energy. So I'm going to go ahead and let this energy go. Let me pull from a question deck to see what question the universe has for you. My card is in the reverse. I seen this card in there. Look, it's a few cards in reverse. I hate when my cards go in reverse. These cards don't matter because it's just questions, but I don't like when my cards are in the reverse. I like them to come out in the reverse if that's authentic for them to come out. Look at that card. How can I get to know my inner self better? That's a question you need to ask yourself. What is the vision for my life? What is the universe seeking to express through me? So that is that. It's leading with love. It's leading with love and clarity, and understanding that there's always boundaries that are needed, no matter what the situation is, what the relationship is. But you have to have clarity, and you have to have a way of learning how to woo-saw and how to deal with your burdens and not be frustrated and, regretful because of somebody else's energies. So that is that, and I'll go ahead and end this. I do have my exit that I fixed, where it says you made it to the end. So you'll hear that again. I love you guys. Bye bye. You made it to the end, and thank you. Please don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and hit the bell notification to be notified when I come on. Let's say an affirmation. I now let go of worn out conditions of lack, doubt, hate, negativity, procrastination, stagnation, sadness, generational curses, debt, bad energies, heartbreak, bad health, and also addictions. Addictions can be to a person, place, thing, or situation.
Right? Subscribe. Right? Subscribe. You can. You can. Right? Subscribe. Right? Subscribe.